Muhammad Ali, the voice of conscience, the face of strength, the soul that never surrendered. Minus. Part 1, Humble Beginnings. On a quiet night in January 1942, in the city of Louisville, Kentucky, a child was born who would one day change the world. His name was Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr., a name that would later echo with defiance, pride, and justice. Muhammad Ali became more than just a boxing champion, he was a champion of the human spirit. A man who punched, but never out of hatred. Who fought, but always for peace. Who defeated, but only to awaken. He grew up in a time of deep racial segregation and inequality in America. Born into a humble, African-American household, he learned the values of dignity, strength, and self-belief. His life changed forever when his bicycle was stolen, and a police officer named Joe Martin invited him to train in a local boxing gym. That first punch he threw was not just against a bag, but against fear, injustice, and limitation. Minus. Part 2, More Than a Fighter. Cassius Clay, as a young boxer, was fearless, charismatic, and wildly confident. He famously declared, "I am the greatest," and while many mocked him at the time, he truly believed it, not as arrogance, but as vision. At just 18, he won a gold medal in the 1960 Rome Olympics. But upon returning home, he was refused service at a restaurant because of his race. That contradiction sparked a fire within him. He realized he had to be more than an athlete, he had to be a voice. In 1964, at the age of 22, he defeated the fearsome Sonny Liston to become the world heavyweight champion. That same night, he shocked the world again by announcing he had converted to Islam and changed his name to Muhammad Ali. It wasn't just a name change, it was a stand. A reclaiming of identity and dignity. Minus. Part 3, A Fighter for Peace. In 1967, in the prime of his career, Ali made a decision that would cost him dearly. He refused to be drafted into the Vietnam War, stating, "My conscience won't let me go shoot my brother, or some darker people. No Viet Cong ever called me NR." His stance led to his boxing license being revoked, his championship title stripped, and a potential 5-year prison sentence. The world turned its back on him, he was mocked, banned, and financially devastated. But he stood tall. Ali taught the world that real courage lies not in victory, but in conviction. He once said, "If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything." Those lost years became the foundation of his legend, not because he fought in the ring, but because he fought for what was right. Minus. Part 4, The Lion's Return. After 4 years in exile, Ali returned to boxing in 1970. Though no longer as young or physically dominant, his mind and heart were sharper than ever. In 1971, he faced Joe Frazier in what was called the fight of the century. He lost that battle, but not his dignity. He reminded us that defeat is only a lesson if you choose to rise. Ali continued to fight and ultimately faced George Foreman in Zaire in 1974. The fight, dubbed the Rumble in the Jungle, was iconic. Everyone thought Foreman would crush him, but Ali outsmarted him using the rope-a-dope technique. In the 8th round, with a thunderous punch, Ali knocked out Foreman, and knocked down every doubt cast upon him. Africa roared, "Ali, Bome. Ali, kill him." Minus. Part 5, Beyond the Ring. By the mid-1970s, Muhammad Ali had become more than an athlete, he was a cultural and moral force. In a time still plagued by racism and inequality, he was a symbol of resilience, dignity, and grace. He traveled the world, helping children, speaking for peace, and giving his time to those in need. When he lit the Olympic flame in 1996 in Atlanta, despite his trembling hands from Parkinson's disease, the world wept, not out of pity, but out of profound respect. Ali's legacy was no longer about wins or belts, it was about service. As he put it, "Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth." Minus. Part 6, The Final Bell. As the years passed, Parkinson slowly silenced his body, but never his soul. Even in silence, Ali spoke, through his actions, through his presence, through his legacy. He remained active in charity, humanitarian causes, and spiritual journeys. During a visit to Iran, standing with tears in his eyes at the shrine of Imam Reza, he whispered, "My heart is at peace here." On June 3, 2016, Muhammad Ali passed away. Presidents, athletes, artists, and millions around the world mourned him. Billy Crystal, his friend, said at his funeral, "Muhammad Ali wasn't just the champion of the world, he was the champion of our hearts." Minus. Part 7, Why Muhammad Ali Still Lives. Muhammad Ali taught us that greatness is not measured by strength alone, but by integrity. That belief in oneself can defy history. That kindness and faith are stronger than fists. He said, "Don't count the days, make the days count." His name lives on in every child who dares to dream, in every voice that speaks out, and in every soul that chooses love over fear. Some people don't die, because truth, faith, and courage never die. Muhammad Ali is one of them.